Last trading week finished on a positive note amid upbeat economic data. Investors are encouraged by a steady economic recovery. Thus, construction of new housing in the US has increased the most since 2006, while the data published on Thursday showed strong recovery in consumer spending and in labor market. However, the US dollar index, which measures its value against the basket of 6 major currencies, lost 0.7% last week to close at 91.53, where it was last seen trading 1 month ago. The US Treasury yields also dropped to their 1-month low. Apparently, the upbeat economic data from the US served as a driver for the risk-on sentiment among market participants. As a result, investments in riskier assets have increased. Besides, the US Federal Reserve confirmed its intentions to maintain its stimulating monetary policy until the US economy fully recovers from the pandemic. This also weighs on the US dollar. The euro-dollar pair stayed very close to the key resistance level of 1.2000. On Friday, investors kept their long positions on the euro after reports confirmed steady inflation growth in the eurozone. This allows the European Central Bank to avoid drastic changes that can hurt the region's economy, recovering slowly from the crisis. The British pound made an interesting move against the US dollar during the last trading week. On Monday, the pair settled at a 2-month low at 1.3670, while on Friday the quotes jumped to 1.3840. Obviously, investors see the pound as a more attractive asset. Bitcoin also tested traders' nerves during its roller coaster session. After reaching a new historic high of $64,600, the number one digital currency plunged by 11%. Meanwhile, oil quotes show more stable growth. Crude prices closed the session with gains for a 4th week in a row. On Friday, Brent closed at $66.70 per barrel. Oil traders were encouraged by the signs of a steady economic recovery in China, one of the biggest oil consumers in the world. China's GDP grew by 18.3% in the first quarter of 2021. Yet, oil is still trading below its peak level of $71.38 per barrel, reached in 14 months in mid-March. Traders remain concerned about the pace of fuel demand recovery due to the existing restrictive measures in different countries. Notably, the US Food and Drug Administration recommended suspending the use of Johnson & Johnson coronavirus vaccine after 6 cases of blood clots had been reported. Amid this news, gold rebounded to a 7-week high and settled above $1,770 per troy ounce. As a result, the precious metal gained 2% for the week and reached its highest value since mid-December. You've watched Combined Review of Financial Markets on InstaTV with me, Anna Kasatkina. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep track of all the latest events on financial markets together with us. See you back soon.